My name is Dave Ruprecht.
I'm Christy Apple.
I'm Scott Brechtelsbauer.
My name is Joel Leland.
Jeremiah Asher. I'm the Assistant Director at the Institute of Water Research at Michigan State University.
My name is Mitchell Hora. I'm a 7th generation farmer and agronomist on a mission to help farmers grow soil health and improve their stewardship of natural resources.
My name is Tim Boring.
My name is Dwight Bartle.
My name is John Maxim.
Farmers learn best from experience and learning from other farmers. We need to hear about what is working and see it on our neighbors' fields before we take the plunge on our own farms.
My name's Justin Crick.
My name's Steve Tate.
My name's Dan Ritter.
In the Saginaw Valley area of Michigan, groups of farmers are banding together in peer groups to learn and experiment to improve the health of not only their soils, but ultimately of the Saginaw Bay.
The bottom line is everybody has to make money at farming, and if we're profitable, that's the main reason to do it.
Some of it is farmers being thoughtful and honest with themselves about how do you want your farm to be plugging into your local community and the broader region in terms of economics, environmental, and social aspects.
We really believe that farmers are innovative problem solvers.
I think something that every farm can relate to in the context of cover crops is keeping the soil green, right? The soil always performs better when there's something alive on it.
And it just blew our mind away how deep those wheat roots went. I think we was down 5 foot, and them roots were still going. Just in the rotation aspect, talk about cover crops, wow. Yeah. Wheat is phenomenal.
Once cover crops became more popular and we saw the benefit to them, we started using different species and planting different types of species on those farms.
The biggest thing that I like, especially with the no-till and the cover crops, is wind erosion.
Wind erosion in Saginaw County is very strong.
I feel like I gain land now from my neighbors blowing on. Mine doesn't move.
We do a lot of cover crops on our wheat stubble that, again, is for the following year sugar beet planting. We can go out and actually seed some rye today in November, and this stuff will be growing in December.
Either we let the weeds take over that we don't want, or we put something there intentionally that can support us achieving our outcomes that we're looking for.
Some of it is for compaction purposes. We use different crops that help break up that soil profile.
We are trying to get the best utilization out of our inputs. Cover crops have led into that.
We've seen those yields improve as well as quality improve, so we know there's a lot of benefit to it for sure. We know that producers they're like researchers in a sense. They're always experimenting on their fields, trying to get the most yield.
Having a good diversified crop rotation is big. Nutrient management has played a big role for us. We just got to take advantage of what we have in this area.
It took however many decades for you to get that soil into that condition. It's not going to get fixed overnight.
We're really concentrating on the nutrient nitrogen. We've been able to cut back. Where's our limit? We're not sure yet. And we've already cut back on the P&K application and realized that doesn't drive the yield.
It's a continually evolving challenge to try to make your farm more sustainable.
We're trying to hone in on what the soil biology itself is doing for us. As much as we know about soil, we hardly know anything about soil, right? We need, keep expanding. The precision world is just moving so fast.
By going to no-till, we were able to sell that and sell the equipment that it pulled. Along with that, we've gotten rid of cultivators. So now we have 2 tractors that plant.
2 kids involved in the farming, and the goal is to have it resilient for them for many years.
We're trying to gain efficiency on everything. We're increasing yield because we're applying fertilizer to areas of the farm that are going to utilize it.
Wayne's figuring out how many gallons of fuel we are using a year, and it's turned out now we are down to less than 4 gallons an acre for the whole year.
I'm making my farm weatherproof. My farm's more resilient on being able to handle water, be able to store water.
First thing I'm always going to tell you is get your field soil sampled and get that soil balanced out, and you can make way better management decisions.
Many of the practices that are good for the soil, like skipping the fall tillage pass, are also good for your family time.
We found out we can do the same kind of operation and probably put a little less time into it and have a little more free time for ourselves.
Having a network where producers can talk with each other and interact and share, these networks can really help producers be more open to kind of learning and sharing information because they're working within a peer-to-peer network with other farmers.
Where we make ourselves available to answer questions on conservation. We hold group meetings, we've made mistakes and we've learned from it. We're willing to share what we've done with other growers because the systems that we've created or are using work for us.
The idea of farms working on that together, right? These farmer-led watershed groups I think are really important of building up some of that social cohesion between farmers, being able to do this technical information exchange.
With our group, our goal is to get more out of our soil, our natural soil, and being able to share that with other farmers, it goes a long ways.
Farmers continue to learn from each other, and farmers in the Saginaw Valley are helping one another to improve their soil health and improve the Bay's health. From farmer to farmer, it's the Bay way.